like a maraca, but it's not. It's breadcrumbs. You know what's so great about this recipe I'm about to show you? It's like it's fried, but it's totally not fried. It's baked chicken nuggets. It's so crunchy and delicious, you won't even miss the frying. These are made out of real chicken, panko breadcrumbs. They're just crunchy and delicious and golden brown, and no one will ever know they're not fried. 1 cup of panko breadcrumbs. So these are these really coarse, chunky breadcrumbs. That's gonna give you a really crunchy baked chicken nugget. So these have to go in the oven, 400 degrees for 6 minutes to get nice and golden brown. Because they're not fried, you need to make sure that your breadcrumbs are brown ahead of time so that they're nice and brown when they come out of the oven. Guess what I'm gonna do? SBP, standard breading procedure. It's a very technical term for a very delicious result. First, flour, 1/2 cup. 3 large eggs. The recipe says 3, I'll use 3. And then 1/3 cup of Parmesan cheese, and the panko too. So I'm gonna go get that. Golden brown. I'm just gonna let them cool for a sec so that it doesn't melt the cheese. I also need salt, 1/2 teaspoon. Just whisk the eggs too. So you definitely wanna make sure that your plate or whatever you do this in has sides so that the eggs don't go sloshing all over your counter. While I'm waiting for my breadcrumbs to cool, I'm gonna cut up my chicken. I have 2 pretty big pieces of chicken breast, boneless, skinless. Perfect nugget ingredient. Not like those like mixtures of whatever it is that they put in other nuggets. Just cut it into 6 pieces. I'm using a cutting board on top of my cutting board so I can just throw it in the dishwasher. No worry about cross-contamination. Hands, wash. Time to coat the chicken nuggets. The panko goes into the Parmesan cheese. Stir around to mix. A drizzle of oil. This helps the golden browningness also. It's not cheating, it's not that much oil. Everything's mixed, everything's ready. I need a tray to put them on. It's lined with a cooling rack and spray it with vegetable oil, cooking spray, or whatever this stuff is called. Keeps them from sticking. Okay, so what you wanna do is dredge your chicken in flour, that dries it out, drop it into the egg. Once it's in the egg, turn it to coat in the egg. The egg is what makes the breadcrumbs stick. Don't let too much of the egg stay on it, so let it drip off a little bit. You know the story. And then straight into those breadcrumbs. Turn to coat in the breadcrumbs, otherwise known as panko, extra crispy and crunchy, and then onto the rack. And repeat until all of them are done. When you SBP too far away from your body, it's really hard on your arms. I recommend SBPing a little closer to your body. Fini. These go into a 450 degree oven for 12 minutes. But after 6 minutes, I'm gonna flip them. In the meantime, so I have 2 dipping sauces. One's a honey mustard, 3 tablespoons of Dijon mustard, 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise, 2 tablespoons of honey. Stir. 1 sauce down. I think it's time to check the old chicken nuggets in the oven. They need to turn after 6 minutes. And while those finish, I'm gonna make my second sauce. 1/4 cup of ketchup, 2 tablespoons of chili sauce, like a sriracha or something like that, and then 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise. Just to taste, it really doesn't matter the exact ratios, but just use these as guidelines. And then you have 2 great sauces, and they're super easy, stuff right out of your fridge. One for the kids, one for the grown-ups. Because I guarantee you that the adults are gonna wanna eat these just as much as the kids. I know that you don't really want to admit it, but you love chicken nuggets, right? I do, who doesn't? Crunchy and delicious, come on. I think they're ready. So golden and delicious, and they smell like Parmesan cheese, which is so yummy. I'm gonna fancy it up and serve my dipping sauces in little bowls. Platter it up. I don't think that you're gonna miss the fry in this. Don't kid yourself into thinking you're not gonna like these. Kids and adults alike will enjoy them so much that I highly recommend that you make a double batch because they're gonna disappear like that.